the lady with all the answers, who we call in anytime we have some problems, from DOTD, our friend Deidre. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
So we are in the midst. I mean, we have some big projects going on. Vera at School is still a big kind of hotspot for construction activity. Any additional lane closures we should expect going on in that area?
Well, of course, with Vero, and actually we're still in the early stages of that project, so we haven't seen the magnitude of lane closures that we are going to see there. We're still doing a lot of drainage work there because, of course, anytime you widen a particular road, you also want to make sure that you compensate by addressing the drainage in that particular area too, so you can have the proper runoff. So we do anticipate some additional lane closures there. Of course, we have another big project in the area, which is the design build project in Broussard.
Broussard, yes.
If you've been through there lately, we're making quite a bit of progress, especially on the frontage roads section, because, of course, we need to finish that frontage road section so we can transfer mainline traffic to the frontage road so we can finish up that mainline section.
And how long do we have kind of a time estimate for how long till that's complete totally?
Right now, we're probably looking at about summer or fall of 2017.
Okay.
And, of course, that's dependent upon weather delays or your typical construction delays. So, yeah.
If you've ever built a house and all that you see is rain on the radar and it's just like push it back, get the storage unit for another month, There's another project coming up that I would bet a lot of people are not aware of. We always kind of talk a little bit before you come in about some big things. Well, we're doing an I-10 widening project. And what is the price tag on that?
Right now, the estimated price tag is about $175 to $200 million.
Wow, right here in our area. And what are we widening? It's an I-10 widening project.
Correct.
What are the sections?
Basically, the widening is going to go from where I-10 intersects with I-49 to the base of the Atchafalaya Basin Bridge. Basically, what we're doing, we're going to do two sections at a time. So those two sections that will probably be addressed first, we're scheduled to let it out in September. It's a section between I-49 and the exit to Bro Bridge, which I believe is LA 328. Okay. And then from Henderson to the base of the Basin Bridge. So that's about 10 miles worth of road work there. So we're not just going to be adding a lane, but we're also going to be doing a complete rehabilitation of the road there.
Yeah, so this isn't just a repave situation.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a down to the dirt.
Exactly. And we still plan to maintain 2 lanes of traffic in each direction. What we're going to do is use that inside section there of roadway. We're going to build from the inside and the median there, so that way we can still maintain the 2 lanes of traffic.
Perfect. I mean, that's going to be great just for our area. We see what happens when it gets really busy on a Friday afternoon and everyone's trying to head to the basin, that are not necessarily to the basin, but to go west, to go east on the basin from our area, that we have a bottleneck problem. So I'm glad to know that it's not just going to be like 3 lanes and then 2 lanes and you're going to have another bottleneck situation.
Exactly. And for us, we understand it's work and it needs to get done. And that's just a part of our commitment to making sure that we reinvest back in infrastructure here in this area. So, and the other thing, of course, we want to remind motorists out there, with it being summer and you've got everyone out of school, and summertime's the best time where you're going to see a lot of construction ongoing. So we do want to encourage everyone to plan their routes accordingly. Okay. And, of course, make sure if they're going through that construction zone, make sure they abide by the speed limits. Because we definitely want to make sure that we're keeping motorists safe and we're keeping those workers safe out there.
So when are you looking at to start like a groundbreaking on this project, I-10?
Well, it's scheduled to let out for construction in September. Okay. So we probably wouldn't see actual work beginning to probably after the holidays to make sure we get through the holidays.
Kind of come down on that traffic time. Wow. All right. Well, a few really good projects. Anything else on the radar we need to touch base, warn folks about that might be coming up?
Nothing construction-wise, but of course, we always want to encourage motorists as well. It is hurricane season, so we do ask motorists to go on getagainplan.org to make sure that they have the necessary supplies and they're prepared, and make sure that they know what the hurricane evacuation routes are for this area.
Gotcha. Okay. And obviously, stay with KPEL for the latest information on that, as we now have our first tropical storm down in the area. So
correct.
Deidre Druilhet, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you so much.
You.
And if you have questions, she's a phone call away. Always easy to get in touch with here. Get your questions answers as well.